I have another easy crockpot recipe for you. Today I'm going to show you how to make Salisbury steak meatballs. Hi, my name is Christina. I'm with eatingonadime.com. Welcome to my sister Carrie's kitchen. I can't talk today. So my sister Carrie and I are on a mission to help real families eat real food at home, even on a budget. And if you've been following us for a while, you know that we love our crockpot year-round. We're year-round crockpotters. We like it so much that, of course, we made a digital cookbook all up with our favorite crockpot recipes, and I'm going to link that in the description below for you, as well as today's crockpot recipe, Salisbury Steak Meatballs. Now, if you love Salisbury steak, this is a great shortcut to get all the flavors without all the work. It is so good and so delicious, and of course, it's a nice set it and forget it recipe with using our crockpot. So today I am using this beautiful, that's the brand name, beautiful brand crockpot from Walmart. I'm going to link it below. It's actually a multi-cooker. We like it. It cooks great. It's awesome. But for today's recipe, you can use any crockpot that you have. I just recommend that it's around 6 quart or bigger. First, let's start with the meatballs. You need about 32 ounces of meatballs. I am using pre-made meatballs. I like the turkey ones. That's just my personal preference. You can use any that you prefer. You can, of course, make your own as well. I'm going to link a homemade recipe below if you prefer homemade meatballs. We just want to put that right in the crock pot. Now, I love homemade meatballs. They're great, but sometimes it's just a lot of work. So make sure you get like a good brand of pre-made that you know you love and is win with your family every time. All right, then we're going to add some mushrooms. We are doing 8 ounces sliced white mushrooms today. This is going to give it that nice, classic, nostalgic Salisbury flavor, so don't skip the mushrooms. Unless you're a mushroom hater, then you can skip them, it's fine. And then add 2 tablespoons Worcestershire sauce. Then for some seasonings, we're going to start off with a little bit of garlic powder, a teaspoon of garlic powder, and then a half a teaspoon of onion powder. Now, for the garlic, you can use like a minced garlic or garlic granules if you prefer. You probably want to amp it up to maybe like 2 teaspoons because garlic powder is just finer and the flavor is a little bit more potent. And I think that would be great as well. Just make sure you get that garlic flavor in there. Now it's time for the gravy. You can't have Salisbury steak without a good classic brown gravy. And this shortcut for this recipe is we use these packaged brown gravy mix. I'm using the McCormick brand, but you can use whatever brand you like. If there's one you love, you do you boo. They're about an ounce each. So it actually says 0.87 ounces each, but you want 2 of them. We're going to add these to a mixing bowl and whisk it with water before we add it to the crock pot so we don't get clumps of like the brown gravy powder in the crock pot because that would be traumatic and not very great, right? Okay, so add these to a mixing bowl. And then we're going to add some water to it as well and get this all dissolved. I'm using 1 3/4 cup water. And then just whisk until the brown gravy mix is completely dissolved in the water. Just pour that brown gravy mixture right on top of the meatballs in your crock pot, and that's it. So easy, just a couple of ingredients, literally a dump and go recipe. Cover, and you can cook this on high or on low. If you cook it on low, it's probably going to take about 4 to 5 hours. If you cook it on high, it's just going to be 2 to 3. And I don't have a preference on this one. Hold on. I gotta turn this on. Some of these recipes I like have a preference and like definitely cook this one on low or definitely cook this one on high. This is one that can go either way. So today I'm gonna do it on high just because I want you guys to see the results super quick. So let's get this going. All right, I will see you guys in a few hours to enjoy some meatballs. All right, guys, it's ready. Let's check it out. Ooh, now I cooked mine on high. So the meatballs did brown a bit because it was sitting on the bottom. I had to come in and stir it a couple of times, but it looks great. If you cook it on low or if you have a different crock pot, you probably will not have that effect. It looks perfect and awesome. Now for serving, whatever you like to serve Salisbury steak on, you're gonna like to serve this on as well. You can do mashed potatoes. Today I am doing cooked egg noodles. It's gonna be perfect. I also think it's great just as is, without a side or even rice, or it'd be even good like on hoagies to make like meatball sandwiches. That would be amazing as well. All right, let's get this served up. So I like getting that gravy over the noodles, and it's like a mushroom-based gravy. It's amazing. It's delicious. Also, if you do a veggie, this gravy is so good served on top of the veggie as well. Follow me for more healthy tips. Woo! Okay, it's time for the moment of truth, the taste test. You can't make a good meal without a good taste test, right? All right, let's see it. Perfect. I think the key is to really get lots of gravy so the noodles soak it up. And if you're doing mashed potatoes, it can soak it up as well. I hope you guys try this out. I think you're going to love it. It's a quick, easy, dump and go recipe that the whole family is going to love. And it's fancy enough even if you're having guests over. Don't forget, I've linked this recipe as well as our Crockpot cookbook in the description below. Also, if you haven't already, I hope you like and subscribe. It really helps us out. It's a great way to support us, to support what we're doing so that we can continue to show you how to cook easy recipes at home on a budget. And speaking of reviews, once you try out this recipe, if you could leave us a review on the post, we love hearing from you guys. We love hearing what you like, what you don't like, what you want to see more of. Okay, guys, I got to get out of here. It's dinner time. Thank you so much for joining me today in my sister's kitchen, and I will see you guys next time for another easy recipe. Bye, friends.